We're back. Somehow, some way. Coming up with funky ass shit every single day. I'm Tim,
No name.
and together we're the sons of bitches that make up co-host Takeover. Um the show where we take over rated M for immaturity away from Sage's meaty little paw. No, we just get together and we play games that we couldn't manage to force Sage to play. But for some reason, the bear sex didn't sell him on this game. Who knew? Uh, we're back in the Underdark here. Uh,
I have never been down, or I've been in the entrance and then I went right back up because I hadn't done other stuff up there yet. So
yeah,
this is the farthest I've been into the Underdark.
we have now
If I take
officially
one
done
more
everything
step,
up
Mr.
top.
Frodo. Although
Uh,
that's not true, I guess for the character, I'm going home.
let's see. How have you been, No Name? How's your week been?
I've been alright. Been,
Place is hungry for blood.
yeah, I've been playing a lot of the, final draft of Alan Wake. I've pretty much finished Alan's story, and then now I'm going on Saga's. Playing it that way is interesting, just seeing their story, the whole way through without the gaps in it,
What's happening?
and like how quickly everything happens for each of them. Uh,
I can actually
it's
hear you two
cool.
this time. Hey, how's it going, Sage? Glad to have you
Hey!
in the chat. We're just stealing from the Thieves Guild, or not the Thieves Guild, Zentarum. They're a
They're
morally
like
bankrupt.
mercenaries and also like full mercenary armies,
Yeah, they're like
you
the
know.
Thieves Guild if they did contract mercenary work on top of slave trading and a
They're just
bunch of
into
other
all the
jazz.
dirty shit.
Is the air smell like Mike's blood?
Explosives and like weapons deals.
Playing through a new Vegas for a retro review for Afternoon 2, and this game is such a time sink.
What in the
Nice.
nine hells is
Yeah. I never finished it. I didn't play it at the time and went back. I never played it all the way through. Been meaning to.
this? Might be some devil's ploy. Don't
Tim,
listen
I'm
to
just
it.
a tiny bit quiet. Well, we're gonna have to rectify that now, aren't we? How's about that?
What is this?
Let's see. We got probably, well, I guess there's a couple ways to proceed,
Right.
and one of them
Oh,
is
there's a net over
literally
here to climb down.
there is.
Alright.
So Sage, tell us about New Vegas. How you liking it? A lot of people say that it's far better than Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. It's the only modern Fallout I tolerate. Okay. Still not a glowing review or anything.
Right. Oh. Hey, historian dear. Come disable this trap, please. Right, I went and joined.
Let me know when you want me to hit him.
Wait, what? Oh,
The Minotaur.
I see. Crit.
Do it. Well, I guess now, when he comes back. He'll come back. They always come back. I have a very heavy great axe, and it is not as heavy. Well, it is slightly heavier than a spear.
Go on.
Yeah. Nice.
I forever power.
Oh, it still doesn't see you.
Astarion. Oh, spotted.
1, 2.
Wow, Karlach is doing good.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Miss and a critical miss. That's pretty impressive, I'd say.
I don't have an action.
Now, there there was a recently patch 6 for Baldur's Gate 3 released, and it is a doozy, if I do say so myself. I mean, there was quite a bit it included. It updated romance animations, not the full-on sex scenes, but like just the gestures of affection, like hugs, kisses on the forehead, that kind of thing. Things that make a world feel a little bit more alive.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
I guess they
Was it-
have high strings.
Yeah. Karlach probably can't throw them, huh?
Sorry. Well, try to hide if you can. Yeah.
My little trick.
Oh.
Karlach as a spear thrower. Oh my god, it's so fun.
Open up. Best be on my way.
It's better because Obsidian did it, and Obsidian has made before Black Isle guys, and Black Isle made the first 2 games. 3 and 4's big problem is they lose the personality of what Fallout originally was and how it feels.
I'll take that.
They definitely, like, there is no arguing there that it has a different feel to it than the first 2 games.
For sure.
That's just an immutable fact.
I think we backtracked accidentally.
Oh, going down is the forward, because we started on the top of the net.
Yeah. I just realized I climbed up some. Yeah, there you
are. They also added new camp and idle animations for characters, related to like who they are and what they would be like doing if they were just sitting there in camp,
Broken bones.
so that they're not just standing there like sentient dolls or something. I don't know.
go.
It's weird. It's always been a little weird just having them standing there completely still. I mean, not completely, but like
Oh god, Minotaur.
Minotaur, satellite radio, all getting down with the...
I'm
he's
gonna
injured.
I'm gonna just come up and nick attack him. Well, this weapon can't sneak attack, huh? Well, we wanted him to be an archer anyway. Where is it?
Oh, it charged forward. Ooh. It dropped dead in front of this gate over here. I didn't catch up to
Oh,
it in time to
good.
see what happened.
Get back!
Makes whatever's ahead even more intriguing.
I can understand being into 3 and 4 if you've never played 1 and 2 at all, but if you have experience with the original games, you can see Bethesda butchered the franchise when they got a hold of it. Yeah, they made it sci-fi Skyrim. Or not sci-fi Skyrim, but rather sci-fi Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Which, you also see that difference between
You
2
wanna
and 3.
shape change and go in here?
Let's see
I'm
what
gonna go in
this
the
does.
rocky crevice. Ooh. Alright, so there's a crystal at the top of this statue that's shooting the beam of light towards the gate.
Uh-huh.
Should I break the crystal?
Maybe? Why did I do that? Hey, I'm inspired. Well, hi.
Gameplay part's
Oh.
even worse. It's the writing that's the egregious part. That's fair.
In search of the night song. In search of the side quest.
Oh, in search of the side quest.
Right, isn't the night song the side quest?
Yeah.
Why can't I pick up this book? Sure.
Hey, good looking. For
Some
me?
kind of glyph in here?
Oh yeah, teleport.
Yeah.
Do we want it? Harlock's encumbered.
Sometimes the menu controls for this game can be just a wee bit frustrating.
Yeah. How do you get up there?
The plot of Fallout 3 is literally the first 2 games' plot stapled together with 80% of the depth removed. Now, because I would argue that it's been a decent amount of time since any of the mentioned games came out, would you care to elucidate the viewers on what exactly you mean by removing the depth? Because like a lot of people will try to say that, like, oh, there's poignant decisions and moral dilemmas, and the game isn't supposed to like be all this gravitas, and I would disagree with that, because like the first game is pretty heavy.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Like, I guess that's also like the very concept of Fallout is kind of depressing. No, the whole world gets nuclear apocalypsed, and it's because of a completely preventable cause. Like, if the world had just figured out a way to cooperate over resources, and I don't know.
$30.
That's a pretty good one. Pretty damn good roll.
Helmet of Smiting.
This'll be fun.
We have a paladin. Oh,
The
I'll have
original
to read
Fallout
that.
games go harder on every facet. Not only is the human loss in the story explored more, the dystopian capitalism of the world before is also explored much more. I would say that the dystopian capitalism becomes more of a punchline in the subsequent games, because it's you get the decor and the posters and the goofy little ads and stuff. But the most exploration you get is by like breaking into terminals and reading stuff on the little computer. Which, in a way, is how we're learning about any of these games. On a screen through the computer. Wild to think about. No Name, have you played Fallout 3 or 4?
I played both.
Do you have any
Um,
experience with 1 or 2?
I started to play it on my old computer shortly before it couldn't handle games, and I've been meaning to get back to both of them since, but I have not done a lot of playing games on my computer lately.
This ladder just leads us back up to the Goblin place, the Temple of Saluna underneath the Goblin Temple. Instead, we're going to go out this window over here. You've also got much more graphic horror. The mutant race is focused on much more. The first games are dark satirical comedies too, and while 3 and 4 are goofy at times, they don't have the intellectual, reflective comedy. I'll also say Ulysses is the true Fallout expert. Well, we gotta get Ulysses on here one of these days and have him give us a solid breakdown. Or when he's on Gnome's Politics Cannibalism one of these days. We just have to set him loose on the topic of Fallout.
Okay. I wandered off. Where'd you go?
I jumped out a window. He may come into chat tonight.
I see.
Oh, that would be golden. We always love having more of the. I mean, honestly, all of the people that are on, we're more like a family.
More co-hosts.
We're co-host family. All right, we got petrified drow. What do you think is up? If you had to guess.
I've got a long road ahead.
Huh?
If you had to guess, what do you think caused the petrified drow?
A Gorgon, perhaps?
Can't slow down.
Gorgon?
It's my, oh man. If they're going hard, it could be Beholder. What are they called? Those gazers. Do gazers have a petrify?
Has there ever been a Gorgon named Morgan? A Gorgon? Oh, it would have to be a Gorgon then. But then, yeah.
Morgan the Gorgon. Oh lord. Seriously? Wait, what is this one though? It's not the full Beholder. It's
It's a
got
spectator.
4 star. It's a what?
It's a spectator.
Spectator. Interesting.
Has has there ever been a spectator named Tater?
Oh, Hectator, Lectator. Who the fuck is Dorn?
He was previously petrified, Drow Elf number 2.
Oh.
It's unpetrifying them to fight against us.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, indeed.
Okay, sorry.
Thankfully, that was just a bard.
Go on.
Would you milk me? I'd milk me. A
Did I
lectator
get you
is
up?
what you get when you try to milk Hannibal Lecter. Okay. That is just unholy.
Yes, I should. You haven't failed.
Let's see. Some of the other so in the patch they fixed one of the biggest player complaints, which is if you wanted to switch out companions, you had to dismiss one to make room in the party, and that is something that is no longer done. They're also fixed, what was it, like 200 something minor gamers. Okay, I was wrong. 470
I
something.
can't get to you to give you the cure wounds, but I'll get there next turn. Oh, I should have just done a level 2 healing word. Oh. Where's my summon?
They also, without
Sorry,
spoiling anything, expanded on the epilogue even still, and it's not the only time they've done that in recent memory.
Cool.
They like patch 3 added and an expanded epilogue, patch 4 added even more things to it, and then patch 6 has added like additional cinematics for the final thing, depending on if you've romanced anybody.
Okay.
It was really the Valentine's patch, but they really fucked with people by teasing that it was gonna launch on Valentine's, and then it didn't.
Oh.
And they quote tweeted somebody that was just like, they're gonna release it on Valentine's Day, and it was that penguin that was just like, well, no, I'm not gonna.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
And it really seemed like they were having fun with the fact that we were all just sitting around wringing our hands.
Dust on my tongue. I offer to parley, and he brings a spectator. Twit. Quite ruined my ambush. Now, you are? We simply haven't time for all of my titles. I am Dorn,
Gotta love Drow.
third son of House Bartol, first rank evoker, and initiate of Graven Hollows. Oh. Oh, no, my dear dark gods below, no!
It's just on fire.
You don't understand. A memory shard ought to hold its glow for years.
All right, I'll just let you get
And look
back
at
to
it.
it. You don't
It's
understand.
fading.
I'm not sure I
It
want to.
contains knowledge that is precious to me. If it has grown this dull, then my enemies have already found the forge. Which bastard stole my glory? Zargrim? Philro?
Do you mean Jarlaxle?
Impossible! The master of the adamantine forge would be known and feared throughout the Underdark. Unless... Huh. Ha! The fools must have turned back, or, better yet, died in the search. Good. If they had just surrendered their research to me, we might have found the forge together. But no. They hoarded their knowledge, left each of us clinging to scraps. I had the good sense to lock mine away in the shard.
In the
And
memory
now I
shard
can
that
claim
is
the
now
forge alone.
broken.
Mm-hmm. Whatever.
They knew of the forge's defenses, its operation, true enough. But I know its location. The rest I can figure out with time. Now I am the only one searching. Or almost the only one. You proved your power in freeing me. But I need no more rivals. Try to take this as a compliment, yes?
Wait, what?
Ah, Dark Elves. Well, he was here to ambush his colleagues.
Yeah, I see.
Um,
I just didn't get that from the thing he said. I didn't realize that was a.
now,
I'm
if
turning
you're
on you.
a female drow, you can use intimidation to make him just do what you say because they are, like, drow are a matriarchal society.
Huh.
But I didn't think of that beforehand. Plus, he's a duplicitous prick.
Let's go.
I'm okay killing him.
Yeah, no, I'm fine taking him out.
Boom. Here I go.
Whoops. Accidentally hit the wrong button. Wasted an attack.
That's okay.
Whoopsie doopsie.
I need
I made
to
a
change
fucking
out my
work.
spells. I apparently put away spiritual weapon. Oh, what?
Called him a noisy cuck. Can't take credit for that joke Ulysses said about Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lambs, but it was an actual buffalo. Oh, they also confirmed that there's going to be mod support for the game, like official mod
Oh.
support, and it
That's
will be
wild.
cross-console. Like so, like consoles will have access to all the mods that PC have access to.
Cool. Oh. Where are you? You're right here.
Oh yeah, you sure bet you dare.
Oh. I didn't need to come over here. Oh, fuck me. Well, I guess I'm here now. Miss Griddleman. Griddlemiss. If you get the dude before his turn, Astarion will take care of her.
Yeah, I think I can manage that.
Oh,
Oh, I don't. Apparently, I fucking can't.
I got this.
Or apparently, I fucking can.
Hup.
Available. Oh, sneak attack is not available this turn. Okay, well. Oof, what a bad way to go. Wait, we're still in combat? Oh, this
More.
dude.
Dorn down south.
Revival failed. Oh no.
Survival is all that matters.
I just clicked on my character and he said survival is all that matters. I might give Larian some shit for releasing games unfinished, but they do always reliably finish them with post-game updates, unlike some companies. One thing I've been remarkably pleased with is almost every bug that I have come across in this game, almost every gripe that I have had about shortcomings in the user interface or like incompatibility with mods or any number of things, they've either stated that they're going to release them or they've already released them or fixed them. The only thing, or the exception to that, is Upper City. In Act 3, they haven't given any indication that they're even going to be addressing that. So, I mean, big surprise news today. Warner Bros. Is disappointed by the sales of the live service Suicide Squad game. No one could have possibly foreseen that happening. You'll notice there were no big reviews, really, that were, like, out when it came out.
Well, that was smart. I even saw the... Oh, even smarter.
Upper City will probably be added as an expansion in another year or two. Well, the way Divinity has worked is they have added some sizable stuff in before. Upper City could be just kind of cut. That is an entire possibility. But when they release Enhanced Edition, there is a decent chance that they're going to be releasing that with it. And Enhanced Edition is like the edition that replaces it on all the digital stores. But it's also the edition that like everyone who owns it gets a free upgrade for it.
Well, that's cool.
At least that's what we did with the 1 and 2. Sorry, continue. What were you saying?
Me?
Yeah.
Was I saying something?
Oh, maybe you were just asking where we were
I
going.
don't remember.
Let's march. 1, 2.
Oh no, wait, what am I doing? Whoa. That is certainly not what I said to do.
Let's ride.
Well, I'm down here now.
Step carefully.
No, don't go up there, don't go up there, don't go up there, don't get out. That's stupid. I knew I was up there the whole time.
Hey, Ulysses. So, Ulysses, what's the big difference between Black Isle Fallout and Bethesda Fallout? That is a very good question. That is one we're all dying to hear the answer to. We were actually discussing that earlier.
Wait, what? We're in battle?
Yep.
Oh,
Where the
oh,
shit is
a
this
bullet. Oh, a bullet. Oh, that was weird. Oh. These things are notoriously hard to hit. And I have 1 3rd level spell slot left.
Ready for another round?
Where's the Starion?
That's an excellent question.
Oh, he just jumped. That's sick. What disadvantage against
That's
it?
it.
Burrow. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Totally not
treating like a little scaredy cat.
Don't burn yourself.
Sure. Something like that.
While I'm at it.
Writing quality Bethesda is very lazy and either just steals stuff outright or kind of half-asses concepts in their Fallout games. Have you guys ever heard of Fallout Tactics? What the hell are you guys fighting? It was a Bulette, kind of arguing on the pronunciation.
It's like a giant evil, not evil necessarily, but like giant.
Highly territorial, giant, 6-legged rock monster. Or not 6-legged.
Pangolin-ish.
Yeah. Ferris Bueller. Yeah. Oh, and to be clear, I'm not saying Bethesda's never had good writing ideas, but when they do, it's usually minor side stuff instead. Yeah, like, you have, like, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 where the major storyline, or, like, the main storylines are just, like, they have their moments, but then you also have these really compelling side stories, like this grove that is protected in the cliff face, and like stuff can actually grow here and nobody knows why, and it's because there's this guy who's partially fused to a tree and he's been begging these people to kill him this whole time, and they worship him as a god, and he's just like, these stupid fucking druids keep worshiping me as a living god and I just want to die. Do you know how much this hurts? But if he dies, it would stop nourishing the land. So you it's a legitimate decision where you're just like, shit.
My camera is stuck inside the mountain. There we go, switching characters fixed it. Where do we go? This is kind of wild and cool. Oh, there's lights on up ahead.
Over here, something highly missable. I would consider it a secret area.
Uh-oh. When's our last save?
Still alive, so that's progress.
Hey, Karlak, how many revive scrolls we got?
Oh. I got a few.
In what seems like a heinous bit of oversight on my part, I don't have any.
I don't seem to have one.
Found one.
Soldier, I need your help.
Time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright, now we can climb down. I think Fallout 4 in particular has... I don't know Fallout Tactics. I actually, wait, no. I am vaguely familiar with it. That... wasn't it like a mobile game or something? I think Fallout 4 in particular has trash pacing. You fight Deathclaws and power armor immediately, which undercuts those things in the place... those things place in the world completely.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that being my favorite quest in 3. I wish that had been the main story, like, instead of, dude, where's my dad? But the reason I bring up Fallout Tactics, which isn't by Black Isle Obsidian, is because Bethesda absolutely pillaged it for every idea they had not found in 1 or 2. Huh. Have you descended the Cragged Rock?
No, not yet. I was encumbered and I had to send.
Yeah.
I was just walking
Encumbered
around
is
with
all
like
it
slabs of pork. I believe 8 slabs of pork belly.
Fallout Tactics was made in between 2 and 3. And it was a proper Fallout PC game, albeit very flawed. Not bad, but flawed.
Never wanted the easy path.
Our blood to fill your oceans.
Huh.
Oh,
I wasn't
blessed
expecting this from
our bones
fish people.
to build your temple in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes
They're
over
like
you, and with every
amphibian
surge, you
people,
feel a
though.
presence grow in response.
Oh no, they're fish people.
Promises. Your god wants proof. Wants blood.
These
Another
beings
one?
are Kuatoa, former Mind Flayer's slaves that manifest their gods through sheer belief.
You, our Lord of Murder, demands sacrifice. You will be an offering for the great god Boal.
Yeah, Tactics, I remember seeing some of, like, the artwork for that, and it's... Huh.
I can't give you guidance?
Not real.
You sense a flicker of doubt, brief but enough. For an instant, the godly presence falters.
It's a red cap.
Oh.
Oh no.
And that's why we have inspiration.
Wait, do you have
folks.
inspiration? Yeah. There we go.
Concept of the Brotherhood using airships to fly east and found a breakaway faction with different ideals was taken from that as well. That's core to 3's identity. I like these fishmen. Oh yeah, they worship, like, there is a human god named Baal that is the god of murder. But these worship Boal, who is the fish god of murder, and they manifest him through sheer belief
They
in
just
the
made
guy
him
that,
up and believe in him.
yeah, they got the wrong name and manifested a new god of murder.
Who just looks like a red cap, which is a Fade that murders a lot.
You feel the
Sort of an
presence
evil gnome.
waver. One
If
moment
you
a
will.
god of awesome power, the next a common red cap.
B-A-A-H-L, I believe.
Like Bahl, yeah.
B-A-H-L.
There's Baal, Bane, and Myrtle. The three drowned, or the three dead men, hanged men.
What?
Shut it, you!
What?
I'm talking to my chosen. Chosen got power. You want power, don't you?
Or... Oh,
Okay.
boy.
I
Do we
knew
have
that
more?
question was coming, Sage. I fucking knew it. And I have not. But I am so close. I just need a good 45 minutes and I would. But for whatever reason, I seem to do everything else other than watch Devilman at this point.
No, no, no! I'm the Lord of Murder! Me!
Everyone against this one red cap?
Yeah, we rallied the Koatoa to turn against their own god because I'm a really good actor.
Yeah, that is a proper summary of the events. Oh, I guiding bolted instead of... Oh well.
No, Pool Drip! No!
Wait, what?
He killed Pool Drip. He was the head priest.
Oh. Okay, failed the soul checks choice. Oof. Not a good turn for you, Astarian.
Over there.
Welcome up, Koatoa. That's something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Earn the worship of the Koatoa.
With haste.
I wonder if we got anything for that. Is there... Because we gained the Koatoa worship. And if you sacrifice somebody on the altar, you do get a buff. But it looks like we don't get the...
Oh. Oh, that's it. Do you get something special if you talk to them?
Maybe the head priest needed to survive.
It would be... Well,
Oh well.
you win some, you lose some.
Sometimes you hold some, sometimes you fold some. You'll get there. Fallout 3 also toned down a lot of unique and interesting monster designs from the first two games.
Oops.
Also, the mutants in Fallout 3 were massively dumbed down compared to 1 and 2. They're downright complex and surprisingly sympathetic villains in the original and basically just orcs in 3. And they even compound upon that a little bit further with the mutant companion that you can get in 3, who is intelligent and is ostracized amongst from his people because of his intelligence. And it just doesn't really make sense in that context. You know, it's weird. Oh, I went up top.
Oh.
So I guess we can now
Better not be cursed.
probably just leave. That was the only thing to do here. I liked Fox. I wished all the mutants were like him in 3. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. His name was Fox after Guy Fawkes.
Yeah.
One and 2 actually did that divide between dumb and smart mutants, but in a way that made sense. They still lived and worked together. New Vegas has a sex bot named Fisto. Good old Fisto.
Where? How do I get to you?
Oh, there is a the cragged rock.
Oh,
You're gonna
there I
climb
see
back
it.
out.
Oh my gosh. I was walking
Well-
back and forth right in front of it.
If everybody has one, you can just, and they'd just, hey, what do you got there? Oh, that's Mephisto.
Who the hell dug this out?
Half this drow's body is crushed. Must have fallen from pretty high up.
Yeah. Crushed drow fell from up high.
How do I not have any?
More for me.
Can't figure out where to go, and I can't see anything.
You don't see anything?
It's just too dark.
Ah.
There we go. I see the path now.
That might be in part due to your... Does the demon spirit aura dim anything?
It might.
Something's burrowed in there. Something big.
Huh? Oh, that's... Yeah, we know. Something around there. My camera also kept getting, like, sucked into the ceiling.
Hiding in plain sight.
Wait, was that one not real?
Yeah, some of them are illusory.
Mirror mushrooms. Step on the wrong one, plummet to your death.
You keep saying too high, but...
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Alright, there is a mushroom circle I can activate.
Okay. Hopefully, this actually brings me to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't give up now. Swift as my feet can carry me. Another illusion. Is anything real
Wait.
down here?
I went back up through the mushroom circle. There was an illusory wall.
Oh.
Really interesting to see. Good old concept art from 3. There were some good ideas that didn't make it that would have made the game more unique. Lots of horror style stuff. Also looks from like knights riding giant moles. Plus there's that whole Fallout is about world rebuilding and starting to gain normalcy again, but then Bethesda just made it Mad Max.
Yeah.
Fallout 4 kind of addressed that a little bit. But not quite all the way. Huh. Where the fuck is this? This looks like a witch's den. Like this tree has a whole face.
Well, and there's map behind the tree. This is what's her name's lair.
Yeah, this is Ethel's lair. Did we never come?
No, we
Oh.
did. This is Ethel's lair, but it's in the wrong place. Or we're in the weird wrong place. Also, like to the left of here, beyond this, my game like is loading things weird.
Well, I don't think we can progress over here. And plus, even if we could, it's just Ethel's lair. Yeah, Bethesda has no equivalent to something like NCR, even the mutants in 2, who are actively focused on bringing civilization back as the counter to the war never changes cycle. Also, what they did to the Enclave in 3 was sad. The Enclave were terrifying in 2, virtually unstoppable for most of the game, and had way more genuine human personality than you would expect for walking tin cans. In 3, they're stormtroopers. Their power armor doesn't even block bullets. Yeah, that is an excellent point. Their armor does not block bullets.
Scorch marks. And it's not me this time.
Ah. Arcane turrets.
What's cooking? Moving it.
I'm just full dashing to get to you. Which for a Astarian is 120 feet.
I guess there is one thing that we could, there's another place we could go to that would make this relatively easier. But
I'm fine with doing it this way.
This is a particularly fun way, I do say. Inevitably.
So what are we doing here?
Have a lot on my mind. And, well,
we are trying to get into this arcane tower. Past
Do I
these
have to
arcane
attack
turrets.
this turret?
So it might. The turret is sturdy. Only a hit that deals at least 10 damage can damage it, and it has resistance to piercing, slashing, fire, and psychic poison and necrotic immunity. It is susceptible to lightning, though.
What about that?
Bethesda's official explanation for the armor being weaker is that they upgraded it. I'm not joking. Another example of how Bethesda likes to water down reused ideas. You know how the Chinese sub-captain in 4? Yeah.
Don't be shy. Got it.
Is that blood? No, never mind. If not over, then through. A private word would be nice.
Nothing?
Oh, it says it took a bunch of damage, but now it's at full health again.
Right.
He's basically lifted from 2, where there's this entire faction of Chinese subcrew who created a technocratic city on the ruins of San Francisco, a much more ambitious version of that world-building idea. Yeah, like the 200 years after, like, we're supposed to believe that people are still just trying to scrape by, when we know for a fact, based off the first 2 games, that even as early as like 50 years after the vaults opened, people were coming out.
Or rebuilding, yeah.
So there's been 150 years of rebuilding efforts. That's 6 human generations, more possibly. And we're led to believe that, like, Megaton, a ramshackle city built around, like, for some reason they built a city around this nuke.
Right?
Why?
And if some people started doing it, why would anyone else move there?
Yeah, to the point where they have a fucking cult.
Well, like, the cult, I feel like, is the first ones that moved there. Oof.
Making me sweat.
Oof.
I need your help.
Yep. On it. Oh, I don't have a spell slot. Shit.
My returning pike did not return. That's interesting. Not only that, but it's not on the ground by where I threw it.
Weird.
Need some oil over
Is
here.
that one still a thing?
Found it.
Nice.
Marching.
Yeah, I really didn't like Megaton. That's just a terrible idea. Honestly, if it was just the cult, I could buy it, but they went way past that. You ever guys try to play an evil playthrough of 3 or 4? Oh, the evil playthrough is almost a little bit better in 3. Or, like, actually okay, because, like, you can go to the tower where there's just this evil dude sitting in a tower, and he's like, yeah, Megaton's a fucking eyesore. Could you, get rid of it? And then most of those ways to get rid of it is detonate the nuke in the middle of the town. But then
Yeah, but that's like
it's
very
evil.
early on, and they don't, it doesn't escalate in choice from there. I feel like it is a really cool moment. I'm not trying to say
Oh
it's,
no, yeah, that's
but
like
I
the
wish
evil
that there were more
moments.
moments like that.
Yeah, like, and what was it? I think 3 also had like like uh the slave camp with like the people that all have the explosive collars on, and you can
Mm-hmm.
choose to like become the new person that runs that slave camp.
Mm-hmm.
Just just awful shit. That one I think might be easier to just run past.
That's good. Well, are we almost out of initiative? If we kill it, well,
There's gonna be more of those things.
okay.
Let's move.
And I think there is a lever
Breathe
that like
deep
deactivates
move.
them once we get through the tower.
We'll send
Be much more evil in 2. I personally was unimpressed by the evil playthrough options in 3 and 4 because they didn't give interesting motivation or consequences besides just mustache twirling. Yeah, the whole like just getting the we're getting rid of Megaton because it looks like an eyesore. That is kind of just straight mustache twirling.
Yeah.
And then there's some things where it's like there one thing in 3 that I really hated was there's this like hotel, and the citizens of there like there's a bunch of like ghouls that are trying to get into the hotel, and they're like no non-humans aren't admitted.
Right.
So like you can do everything to get the ghouls admitted via a peaceful resolution, and then if you come back, the ghouls have just killed everyone.
Right.
Proving that ghouls
And
were
doesn't
as
it-
evil as the racists were saying that the ghouls were. And it's like, why? I don't. Is it just to say that
Right,
like
green
yeah,
exit.
people are always as evil as you say they are?
Oh, sorry. I did not realize what was about to happen. That's my bad.
2 can go much farther, both with how far you can go and give interesting reactions from NPCs. In 1, in some cases, picking the evil route actually improves things for people in unexpected ways, and in other cases, you can do something so heinous even evil NPCs feel morally obligated to take you out. There's just a lot more depth to it than in 3. Okay.
What is it?
That's
Should I
actually
open this
pretty
door?
neat. Yeah.
I'm all tingly. Nice. But why?
Chest of the Mundane. It's got a bunch of silver in it, but if I pick it up...
Is that all it can do?
Boots of Featherfall. Who do we want to have Featherfall always? And more importantly, who has shit boots? Okay, I think Carlox might have shit boots.
Yeah, sounds good.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. One day I'll catch a break.
Bethesda had learned the right lessons from 3. They could have steered things in a better direction.
He's about to kill Karlach.
No! I won't go.
I didn't realize it had a line of sight with her.
Yeah.
Not yet. Please.
Huh. Ain't that tricky? anybody get there in 6 seconds?
Let me try with
No
the
time to
Starion. I
rest.
think you can.
76 is still the most cartoonishly disaster video game. Like, and that's the thing, like, it has come a decent way, which just goes to show that they released it years before it was ready to be released.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
released.
damn it, Astarion. I bumped the wrong button, and so now I
Crouched
don't
and
have
burned your
enough.
action.
Uh-huh. But we can do that.
Oh, that'll help him.
Just what I need.
Astarion's about to get wasted, but
I will
Light on my feet.
remember you.
should I try to attack it?
If you think you can do more than 10 damage with it in a single shot. Well, I guess 20 because resistance.
Resistance. Well,
You know what personally pissed me off and really hard though? The ending before they released the DLC. Dude, there's a lot of folks out here that don't realize that the ending for 3 was just worse. You have a mutant, a robot, and a ghoul with you, 2 of whom can survive radiation, and 1 of whom needs it to live, and they refuse to enter a reactor to shut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made no sense.
Wait, where are you?
Oh no.
I see.
Oh shit. No. Oh no, God. Oh God. Hey, we're in. Poor Astarion. At least Karlach's stabilized. Even after the update, the game actively calls you a coward for sending one of them in instead of doing it yourself and dying. Yeah. Oh, the game does call you a coward, even though you sent the person who could survive the radiation. It just made sense. You did the thing where nobody has to die, instead of becoming a martyr through avoid. If you die a completely preventable death, how does that make you a martyr?
Right.
Even and even the DLC had to snipe players who took the ad by to let those guys do it by adding the ending slide. The Wanderer needed a real hero to do his job for him. Yeah, it's pretty fucking ridiculous.
This.
Oh no, I did that. Are we just running away?
Yeah, we're going out this side door.
Oh, this. Oh, I see.
Let's get going.
Yeah, well, one or both of us is about to get wrecked. Again. I took most of that.
Well.
Starion.
Honk honk.
Dash. Dash. Oh. I'm saying door is a free action.
Never a dull moment.
Wait, what happens if I go in here?
If you go in,
Come on, let's go.
um,
There's an elevator in the middle of this room.
there is an elevator, but it does not have power running to it currently. Plus, Bethesda
Got
just
it.
has not updated their game design like ever. Starfield is still the same shit. Oh yeah, that was one thing that I thought. It was which I was kind of blown away, having just played Fallout 3, which is the oldest I think of the modern Bethesda game style. And
Um,
it had a lot of things similar. I am surprised it didn't have the a Pip-Boy thing. Come on, man, when are you streaming streaming Starfield? Hey, we're not gluttons for punishment here. I mean, Sage might be, but also I was not a fan of the Liberty Prime fight, though I had bad luck with how buggy the game was, so it might be my atypical experience.
What to do?
Is Kalas about to get fucking wrecked? Absolutely never. You heard it first here, folks. Sage is never playing Starfield.
okay.
But fundamentally, that whole fight was just the robot plays the game for you, while you just sort of gormlessly follow. Yeah, you didn't realize that all the fights to get
Can
Liberty
Carlock
Prime
close the
were-
door?
Hey-ho. Yeah?
Yes.
Thank you. And I think we can exit, yeah. Oh, see. Oh, you wanna do your Song of Rest?
No one back home will ever believe this.
Everyone but you is hurt.
Let's go hurt someone.
Sorry,
Oh,
man.
Calm down,
Yeah.
Astarian.
Another step forward.
This is like, what are you, Shadow the Edgelord?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Also, the game makes
And-
several references to Bag of Holding.
But you
but
never get one.
You never get one.
Yeah. I started to get why, because encumbrance has to be a thing in a game like this, otherwise you just pick every single item up.
Yeah.
But it's such an iconic item. I mean, you have the magic pockets, which is and like send to
functionally,
camp.
It could just be an expansion, like a 500 carry weight expansion item.
Strange.
And make it super expensive
The mod
and
community's
unstealable.
yeah, the mod community's exact words were, "It's too boring." Yeah, the mod community, or a lot of the major modders in the modding scene,
Passed on it.
are passing on Starfield, or they're throwing their hands up in
No,
frustration.
Oh, farther down here.
Oh yeah, I guess we also have where I have Boots of Featherfall. I wonder if that
Easy as. Let's go. What's that?
Oh.
I'm way too big.
Oh, there's a hole for you to go into.
that's a hole. All right.
Oh, I'm
These
way
flowers.
too big.
They're bad.
Sucer Bloom
Curious.
creates an anti-magic field around it.
I open the door.
You can either open the door or I can go in small wise.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's the same as space. Crit.
But when I played, every time I tried the Liberty Prime fight, one selfless Enclave soldier would fling himself off the bridge and the robot would just stand there and stare at him instead of opening the force field to go forward like it's scripted to, because he could swim, and no NPC in 3 can be attacked while swimming. It took many reloads to fix that. Morrowind would be
so
the
annoying.
oldest Bethesda game in the modern style. They haven't changed their gameplay design since 2003. But like somehow 3 was, or like Morrowind was actually pretty cool. Like they I think arguably the best of, like, if you look past the bugs which are inherent to every Bethesda game,
Yeah.
Morrowind was phenomenal. But at the same time, you try getting somebody to play Morrowind unmodded, unpatched nowadays. I can't do it. And I like Morrowind. I can't play it unmodded. Morrowind is the only Bethesda game I genuinely like. Going back to it, it is kind of fun, because I do have it modded out to all fucking hell. And it makes it into a much like
Are we supposed to be? Am I supposed to be going up, or am I going backwards? We come
you
from
go up in the elevator.
Oh, let's go back to it.
Morrowind had bugs, but it was a small studio then. It was excusable for its time. It may have aged poorly, but in 2003 it worked. Then they kept having shit tons of bugs.
Shouldn't have wished to live in
They went
more
from
interesting
Morrowind, which had
times.
lots of alien flora and fauna, and lots of really cool concepts and subversion of typical elvish tropes. And
One of the most done.
to like, oh, the humans, the poor humans, we gotta help the humans. Let's help the human emperor. It's like, oh my god. Skyrim was even better than Oblivion. And Skyrim,
But even that was like the humans.
Yeah, it was just Norwegian humans.
It was just Vikings. We want to do a Viking thing. Wait, oh, was I supposed to go up more?
I think we need to go up.
Moving ahead.
Okay.
I guess
More.
one more.
There is one more, but I don't think we've been
There
on this
is
level.
one more, but we need to explore this one fully first.
Yeah.
Also, I am gonna just... Actually, I don't think we need Lae'zel with for this part, but we can also talk to her about it later.
I'm not normally one for literature, but there's something there.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. You examine them closely. Using the cipher you found, you might be able to reveal the disc's meaning. A pattern forms as you gaze at the disc, and from within that pattern, a story emerges. The Prince of
There's
the
a button.
Comet,
Should I press
Part
it?
1. So it was
Doesn't do
that
anything
we
unless
were
you're wearing a
free
dog
from
collar.
Ghaik shackles and turn our
What?
blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and
Put a dog
one
collar
great
on.
empire was divided
don't
in
have a
two.
dog collar.
Gith travelled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation.
Okay.
Vlaakith seized the empire against the mother's
Vlaakith
wishes, but Gith had nurtured a
usurped
son,
Mother Gith,
Orpheus,
or
Prince
Mother
of the
Gith,
Comet, the
and is a
true
false
heir.
god queen. This disc
He knew
claims
Vlaakith's treachery.
that the true
Orpheus
inheritor
rallied
is
Gith's honor guard
Orpheus.
and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. It's an intriguing tale, and a forbidden one, given how expertly it was encoded. Lae'zel will surely want to know of this.
The narrator even says, "Show this to Lae'zel."
These Githyanki markings. Lae'zel might know.
Alright, next.
Read every book on this level.
Oh,
I mean,
picked up
not
some
like
accidentally.
every, like, you don't have to read them, but open all of them.
From Baraquir we made our stand, meant to rule but led astray. Wicked tentacle and wicked hand, this world belongs to the Grey. Orindol stole all we had, yet taught the weapons by which to slay. Forge your minds to ironclad, this world belongs to the Grey. The exile freed us with his command to conquer what was taken away. Rush every monument to finest sand, this world belongs to Grey. Trade your heart for steel intent, for with whip and mind we flay. Let them all hear our descent. The world is nothing but Grey. Fuck if I know what that means. But it seems neat. Morrowind's mythology is the only Bethesda game with the original ideas Morrowind, heavily referenced Sumerian mythology too, which was a very unique idea. I just thought this, what, are you guys using Discord for the chat audio on these streams? Yes, we are. Waiting for doing that voice to make Tim start coughing. Yeah, it almost did. I could do. I'm not doing a whole ass fucking play. The world belongs to the Greys, like the aliens. Yeah, let's go with that. Silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands for just a while? The paper was like, this tower actually has a rather kind of sad tale to it. It's pieced up together by notes that you find throughout this tower and throughout the surrounding area. But essentially, it's this archmage had this tower.
Oh, my bad. I went upstairs.
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
I wish it was you. This should be the bard.
Bernard is actually the real G. Leave.
Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Would you like a hug?
I'm gonna get chewed up.
Do it.
Seems nice.
Come on, Tim. Realize your
Sharp
acting
and
dreams. Read that
spiky.
play. If you guys ever want, and you're still streaming after I get off work some nights, I could jump on audio for the last parts of stream. Yeah, I think you're on the co-host Takeover Discord.
Yeah.
Or at least you might be.
I believe so.
Remember, you are loved, Lenore, so much. You're doing great. And everyone will be so
Who's Lenore?
So, there was an archmage who studied the effect of Susur blooms on magic and clean energy created from Susur blooms, anti-magic energy essentially. He took on an apprentice. He had a wife, and he had a daughter, and the apprentice, he was killed while away from the tower at one point, and then the apprentice went to go find him and was also killed, and then Lenore was left all alone in the tower after her mother went to go see what happened to her husband, and it was just a sad little girl who was all alone. And then she too eventually died because automatons don't know everything that humans need. So then it's just Bernard, who is all alone, supposed to be protecting Lenore. And
But he's just been waiting here alone,
yeah,
trying to
and
protect.
so like Lenore is the silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands for just a little while? And that's why he got so good at comforting. But at the same time, he's just an automaton. It's just a little sad. Because I think you can eventually find their skeletons too.
I was say, can we speak with dead with them?
Unfortunately not. I thought that was kind of an oversight. Now, there's books scattered throughout the entire tower that I forgot to read. There is a light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive, and in its wake it tramples everything, will kill the rest so that the one can thrive. Let's see if there's a happier
There's also
book.
several books that I picked up and didn't. I mean, I clicked it to read them, but I didn't actually read it. Tapping at the chamber door, yeah.
Tapping on the chamber door.
Oh no.
Tapping on the chamber door. Yeah. Might not happen tonight, but I can definitely do it in the future. Lenore, is there a tapping at the door? Yeah, there is.
Oh, did you just go upstairs?
I sure did.
We will ascend again.
Welcome in this house. I wait for your commands.
Okay. There is supposed to be a couple more prompts. And I'm not sure.
But have we done... I don't... There's light in every living thing?
Let's try it.
In its wake, it tramples everything. Will kill the rest.
Oh, yeah.
So that the one can thrive.
Oh!
Okay,
What?
so maybe we don't do that one, now that we know that one makes them fight us.
Yeah.
What's this Bernard dude? Some kind of Terminator? He was an automaton powered by anti-magic emanated from these blooms that grow exclusively in the Underdark. A revolutionary technology that he was going to bring to the surface. He was on his way to Baldur's Gate when he was assassinated by Dark Elves. But, you know...
Baldur's Gate. Every NPC is talking about Baldur's Gate. It's like it's the name or something.
Marsha.
So maybe I have other voice lines I can do, perhaps? I have, yes. I have
sheets.
one of these empty sheets.
That was poetry written by the automaton. He's been alive so long that he started to gain sentience.
Is there more that should be
Welcome in this house. I wait for your commands. You do not
showing up?
secret show. Reveal the truth. of what you wish to see.
Okay. Guiding light.
My ring lit up. Must have been linked to that button.
Ah, shit. Putting the ring on revealed a hidden button.
Ooh.
Basement. I want to write a character named Tom Tan, where he's obviously a robot, but nobody picks up on it. Tomatan.
Hello, my sweet.
Need you to stay at camp for a while.
No reason, I just hate you now.
Where are you?
I'm in the basement. Are you able to get there?
Do I just keep descending to get there?
There is a secret button on the top floor that I think you have to wear this ring to see.
Oh, so I can't get down there.
Now you can. I put it in your inventory. You have to equip it though.
Basement button. Very good, very good. Where'd my ring go? Oh, I just didn't have a ring. Do you want it back?
It just gives light.
No one's
Wait, do you have the light cantrip?
No.
That could be a good thing for you to have then, because you'd be like a real priest.
Moving in.
Alright, and then going up the stairs leads to a secret lever
Dimension door.
to the lower level. So it's better to just take the elevator up. Don't forget his girlfriend, Andy Royd. Beautiful.
Good.
Top floor.
Now what?
What's the story?
All right. What now? What's this?
If you sit in this chair, you suddenly get strength that goes up to 21.
For how long?
I felt
Till
so
you stand
strong. Where did that come from?
Useful, huh?
Try sitting in it.
I can't even see it. There's something else there. There's a table there. Oh, there.
What's this feeling of power? It's gone. I felt so strong. Where did that come from?
What's this? I feel powerful.
Lord Karlach.
It's gone.
I'd love to, thanks. Oh, I like this. I feel strong as hell. Oh, power's gone as soon as I stand up.
Looking ahead.
I could do some real damage with that chair leg.
Club of Hill Giant strength.
Great.
Who has, let's see, who has Titan String Bow? Would that be a
Titan
Starian?
string bow? Yeah.
If you give a Starian that to either put in his on hand or off hand, it'll like put his strength at 19, which is a +4, which will be added to every arrow hit.
That's plus dex. Arrow is plus dex.
Yes, except you have the Titan String Bow. Weapon deals additional damage equal to your strength modifier.
Strength modifier. Oh, I see. I see.
So
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
And then especially once he's got like 2 or 3 attacks a turn, it'll really does add up over the course of an encounter. And then I guess we could kill him if we want his special little axe, but I'd feel really bad killing Bernard. He writes poetry.
Yeah, I don't want to kill Bernard.
Then, in that case, we are going to go down the tower. I think we've completed everything here.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
You guys playing for a while longer, you think? Probably until about 10, right?
Yeah.
Someone should put wheels on that stool. A pun-based Blade Runner spinoff? Where the replicants... Oh, yeah. At least it's not the other kind of stool for the hill giants. Yeah. But thank God for small blessings.
Where are you?
I went to the base of the tower.
I see.
How's my audio quality?
Oh,
Not terrible.
shit. Your audio quality is pretty solid.
Sweet. I just got these new wireless headphones.
Nice.
For this very purpose.
What's that?
My shins always hurt so much whenever I take fall damage in a game.
I thought you were just going to say your shins hurt right now.
How did you get down there?
Let's see. I will backtrack.
Oh, I can jump there. Okay, I made it.
So Sage, how's work treating you?
All done?
Curious?
Fuck
Nice.
yeah. That's what we like to hear.
Oh, it is lit. So just fish, 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 fish. And I was on fish. So.
Gotta love it. It's I've never fully understood thinking that you can fool God on a technicality. Like, yeah, he said give up meat, and I was like, oh, but not technically fish, right? And then he just sighs, pours another shot, says he's going out for a pack of cigarettes. That was 300 years ago.
I think it was longer than that.
Hey, all of a sudden,
All right. What now?
meat's okay on Fridays. Oh, it's just so it's arbitrary,
What
man.
path
Totally
lies before
arbitrary.
me?
You gonna let people tell you when you can eat what?
Oh, but wasn't a lot of that? Oh, but that's wasn't a lot of that like King James just making shit up
Yeah.
when he
The only one that
rewrote the
ever.
Bible?
Oh, totally. Well, the only one that ever has like a logical reasoning is pork, because it was
'Cause it
harder
was-
to.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's harder
was
to do it right.
right.
Just out of view.
More likely to cause bacteria.
Watching me.
I'm gonna go get this
Exactly.
rune over here.
That
This-
one had a legitimate.
Pigs are just gross creatures.
They do have the instinct to roll and shit if they can. So, you know.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, dogs aren't necessarily that much better about stuff like that. Like one time,
No, they're fluffier
I
though.
was. They're fluffier. That's true. But I tell you, one time I was up north with friends of family when I was a kid, and it was like real
Sorry, where are you?
Hicksville. Real Hicksville, right?
Yeah.
And like 12 dogs in the neighborhood all got into the same pile of like rotten fish, and they were just raw.
Gross. Yeah, dogs love rotten fish. That's real. My grandpa's
I don't know
dog
what that is.
used to smell like rotten fish all of the time.
And who keeps giving them rotten fish?
The corpse remains.
Where do they
I
keep
mean,
finding it?
they lived on a lake, so
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's what.
yeah. I was like, well, I get it. You're gonna always find that because they're gonna wash up.
Dead fish in a place where fish live? I don't know about that. Why don't they just bury their dead?
You ever tried water? I'm not real into it. Fish fucking it.
Fish wipe their ass with water. No, thank you.
Oh,
Is anyone
it's
up to
weirdly
date on
true. What was that?
Is anyone up to date on Archer?
On
Like
what?
the show?
I didn't hear the last word.
Show Archer.
Oh, I am not.
I think it's just finally ended.
Really?
14 seasons.
Holy crap.
The first 3 are arguably the peak.
What's hiding here?
Makes me think of like King of the Hill.
Yeah, you know, Archer
that
never
still
had
going?
the. Oh, sorry, what's up?
Is King of the Hill still going?
Oh God, no. They might do well. There is supposed to be a revival for it, but the actual show ended in 2010, 2008, something like that. Been on here.
Who is that is going through? Is it you? Is it me?
I think that was you.
Why can't I control myself?
Befuddled.
Okay, and it just made me run into the explosive spores.
Yep.
Oh, we're in like in a territory. Okay, yeah, that's to be expected. Oof, duh, Bashorda.
I've been encouraging Ulysses to get a Discord here too, so he can also be in chat rooms.
Jump in.
Yeah.
You are swallowed by a
Well, and you can do streams directly to the Discord. So I was if we ever do if we ever have like a bunch of people in the Discord at some point, and we decide we want to do a stream for like Tony Hawk, where there's all the licensed music we can't play on the stream. We can do like a special Discord stream just for that.
Totally.
Oh, cool.
I am sovereign.
With that copyright BS.
Yeah.
Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
No name. What have you been playing recently off stream?
Well, Final Draft mostly. Been still finishing that. I just did a patch on Max Payne 2 to try to see if at least that one can work on my computer.
Hey, Max Payne 1+2 Remake 2025.
Yeah. That's pretty much how I'll just do one since I can't get it to work on the computer.
Seeking your true
It's got a lot of jank, to be fair. Anyway.
Cautious but welcoming.
I got stuck on one part for 4 hours on the stream.
Which
and
part
the thing
was
is, it's the very end of the first game. It's like the last level, which should only take 30 minutes, but that stream is 4 hours long on the VOD. And it was particularly ridiculous because the PlayStation version of the first Max Payne does not have the quick save feature at all. So if you die to some jank platforming or weird level design, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. And
whole chapter.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
That was rough. Alex got drunk on that stream because he couldn't handle how long it was taking.
A visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the
Word.
customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your
So what's
spirit,
Ulysses talking about the you
connecting
can trick him into
mind to
thinking a
mind.
rat is a fish? What
Yeah, I
was
have
that?
no idea what that is.
Proud member of the Society of Brilliance at your service.
Oh, because capybaras are big rats? Can you think? Oh, and they
perhaps
swim
not.
really well?
Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
Maybe I feel like I'm just missing some piece of context.
Understandable. We are
Just,
small
hey,
in
aren't you
number
people
and
supposed to be
rarely
slaves in
stay
the
one
Underdark?
place for
Just,
long.
I feel like that's kind of a
My
rude
colleagues
thing
and
to
I
ask.
are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be
No
such
tact
a
at all,
dire,
right?
hostile place. Our kind has suffered needlessly for
Now,
generations.
for you
Do you
non-D&D
also seek
folk,
peace among my
the
gimmicks?
Underdark, think of it as like a
That's
Hollow
me.
Earth kind of thing. And that is exactly what it is. It's this massive network of caverns that spread deep beneath Faerun and the whole of the continental plate that Faerun is on.
Are there Nazis and or lizard people living in there?
I know the feeling well.
Dark
What has
elves
driven you
are
from home?
very duplicitous in that they are consistently
You
trying
were
to
infected by
one-up
an
each
illithid
other to get
tadpole?
more power
It's
and
a miracle
status.
you're still intact.
Okay.
You must be
So
worried
they're
They're the, like-
fine
No
with
fear.
slavery.
I
They're
have a
fine
friend
with
who may
tricking
be
your
able
best
to
friend.
assist.
Yeah.
And they're killing your
Courtly
parents'
intrigue
routine.
turned up to 11.
Yeah, court intrigue turned up to 11, but with wizards too.
Like family houses that are constantly shifting in ranking as they sabotage each other.
Think, dark elves are immortal otherwise. Like, or rather, they live 800 years. Most of them do not live
Like
this
Noah.
long. Yeah, like Noah.
Are you looking to have it extracted?
You're telling me D&D is just like the Bible?
D&D draws from
I
many
am
things
now
like the Bible.
specifically because of how mad it would make Bible people.
I have broken free from the Elder Brain's
Oh, if
yoke.
the show's not already
I
banned
no
in
longer
Florida, I'm
serve
sure it will
the
be.
grand design. I ask that you refrain from violence, while I respect that your opinion of my kind may not change.
Well, shit, what's the grand design? You can't say the grand design, and I'm gonna ask. Like,
To
fuck.
eliminate the Gith and enslave all other humanoids. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a
Well,
diagnosis?
so far, I think a Mind
Open
Flayer
your
is the
mind
best
to me.
slated person to get a Mind
Let
Flayer
us
tadpole
see
out of her
what
head.
lurks within.
Yeah, right?
Should we
I
let him
know
into
I
our
shared
head?
this to no name, but Tim, have you seen the Frank Reynolds in Baldur's Gate 3 video?
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. There's, like, the latter
Good.
half of the video takes place in Act 2 and 3, and so there was even some stuff that I wasn't fully sure of, but I've since come across it, and then I retroactively go, ah!
Almost.
There's not much Danny DeVito doesn't make better.
The incubation period should
Oh, and him crawling through the goddamn portal from the Shadowfell, like fucking
Yeah.
just like naked from the couch. That was pure genius. Because that's what the Shadowfell is described as being like. It's like a pure night. It's like constantly cold sweating night terrors, but just as a waking reality. So
It also makes me imagine Dennis trying to like make people think that there's not anyone in the mirror.
I can only theorize.
If there's nobody in the mirror,
I
don't worry about
suspect
it.
your transformation would be both agonizing and instantaneous.
Oh, Sage, do you know what happens in Ceramorphosis when you turn into a Mind Flayer? Mind Flayers reproduce by putting tadpoles into your orbital socket. And after a 5-day period where you slowly lose your hair, teeth, and your bone breaks down into a cartilage, and it's all rather fun. Eventually you then explore into a burst of gore and viscera, and you become this tentacle-faced bastard.
Pretty sure you can catch that if you sit on the wrong seat of the bus.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's been on the 74 at least twice. Just like going around.
Death. it means you would have to die.
No, that's a cool
first to
fictional
extract the
disease, though. I like that. I like, you know me, man. I like my horror. I like my dark, sad, fucked up stuff.
Not to mention, they're a multi-dimensional alien empire that previously did rule a lot of the multiverse. But one of
And
the
they
slave...
feed on brains.
Yeah, they feed on brain and thoughts and all that
Use
stuff.
the tentacles to slurp up. Yeah, it's yeah. I guess not brains. Your mind psychically.
So the whole premise of this game's story is that you have one of these tadpoles in your head. Only 5 days have passed and you're not transforming or anything, but you're actually able to communicate with the tadpole and use it to communicate with other people that have these tadpoles in their head. And you suddenly like you come across this goblin tribe. Their leaders all have the tadpoles in their heads, and they're putting more, like, everybody they capture, they either kill or they put a tadpole in their head. And slowly there's this army of people that are building that have these tadpoles in their head, and they're all being controlled by some sort of mind flayer collective, and they're going to take over the world via basically putting tadpoles in people's eye sockets. And then as soon as enough people are transformed or have the tadpole, they flip a switch, and then voila. That's the grand design that they're talking about for the mind flayers.
Of course.
My band Tadpole in Your Head is releasing our new single, Mind Flayer Collective.
That's
fucking great.
No, I like that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool story. One of these days, maybe I'll even be able to play it with you guys.
There are many alchemical substances.
It's definitely more interesting than I thought it would be, because like there's so many goddamn, like, Forgotten Realms lore goes back 40 years and it has dozens of books, dozens of modules written for it, and it exists in movies, video games, and all that shit. And Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 built in a substantial world that you don't even have to play to get this, but if you have, there's references to it, and it makes me want to go back and play the other two.
A tincture.
I've heard Baldur's Gate 1 is kind of plays like ass.
Yeah, they're pushing to an absurd point, and they're based on, like, I think Advanced D&D, or maybe maybe 3rd edition for the next one. But it's like, it's the Thaco really wild math to get to things that are not in players' favor, that kind of thing.
Yeah. No, I mean, Ulysses talked about doing Baldur's Gate 3, but after it's like fully done being updated in a couple of years.
Yeah. Once it has its enhanced edition.
Do an enhanced edition. I mean, we could do a full party at that point.
I would.
So there are some parts that are hard for that, because you like have to have Lae'zel, so like someone just has to sit out for a moment and spectate.
Turns away to prepare the potion.
Okay.
You must drink the entire
But that's, that's easy.
But yeah, and you can absolutely be evil. Like we've gone through the more like the morally good, rather than, like, I guess like when it comes to some of the grades. Oh, cool. I'm sure that constitutes.
Oh, me and Ulysses would absolutely push an edge toward playthrough.
Oh yeah, there's actually.
What is it called? Dark Urge.
Dark Urge. It's where you like at certain points throughout, like in normal interactions, you are presented with an option to do something completely fucked up, and sometimes.
Do you know the one about that kills Gale?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, you can lose one of your companions when you first come across him, because he's like, give me a helping hand.
Reaches a hand out of a portal and asks for help, and you can just cut off his hand.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot.
But then you lose your wizard, who is significantly useful in
You guys
fights.
gonna fuck this squid man? Different squid man, you can fuck him.
Wait, what?
You can fuck a different squid man. I won't spoil anything, but
That's so
you can
I didn't
fuck
know
him.
that.
Do you guys know about the butthole chart?
There's a butthole
Excuse
chart.
me?
Yeah, there's a fan-made ranked butthole tier list of all the characters in Baldur's Gate 3 that has been created by fans.
Of their
It's ranked them by like color, tightness, a whole bunch of things. Alex was really unhappy to hear about this on Tuesday. I thought he was going to get up and leave.
As if it needs to hollow out your skull.
Yeah, no, Ulysses, you tell him in the chat. This is 100% a real thing.
Of course, the bard can fucking pass a check by just singing a little fucking tune. Want to give me
assumed taste
resistance?
and smell. Oh my god.
Yeah, they've got tool like elements that you can find out for sure in game, and then there's presumed elements that they also incorporate.
That's it. That's
too much internet.
The internet needs to, because this game's already horny enough. It doesn't need to be
right.
It doesn't need to be like.
That's very true.
You can fuck every single one of the companions except for the old lady that joins late in the game.
Oh, I'm sure she's on that chart.
She did have a romance that was removed from the game. It was in the game files, or at least some of the connections.
Somebody will mod it back in.
Somebody will mod it back in. I wouldn't be surprised. They have a polyamory mod where you don't have to choose between players that you're dating, or the companions. But if anything,
I mean, then you can get all the romance stories in one.
Yeah, because you don't have to do 6 playthroughs to get all the fucking
plan over.
Right. Yeah, it would have. That's legit. That's something that's useful for.
There's also a mod that allows you to play like all. You don't have to just pick 2 or 3 companions to come with. Do you want to give me resistance?
Oh, actually, I know about that mod.
Yeah, there you go.
The Rage Select podcasters over the years made a habit of fugly character creations like I do, and they used those mods and made every fugly character from different games that they've done from across like the last decade of Let's Plays, and they modded all of them into Baldur's Gate 3 as a single party of characters.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
The parasite in your mind.
Oh, they did make it so that you can change the appearance of your followers too, so you can you can take the default characters, fuck them completely up, and then keep the voice actors.
Yeah.
What's going on with the hamster in Baldur's Gate 2? I don't know about that.
Minskin
It's like a South Park thing.
Yeah. So,
the bit is that he's a miniature giant space hamster.
Okay.
So there's a race called giant space hamsters, and he's like a mysteriously like runt of the litter. So he's a normal size hamster, but he's a miniature giant space hamster. I think that as far as I know, that's the whole bit. Other than that, like he's got like a high strength score or something like that, and can actually do damage.
It will not remove the love. I would offer it.
But they are like, yeah, those characters have full fucking comic books and shit. Minskin Boo.
Oh, well, there you go. In the first 3 minutes or 2, the character with the hamster hints that he stuffed it up his ass. So it is like South Park.
In the old lady was into Ulysses Jahira. She is part of it. Like she's a wood elf, so they're an incredibly long-lived race. So even though 2 and 3 take place 100 years apart, you still have like some of the like some of the human characters definitely have fucking died out. But some of the elven characters are like fucking grizzled war veterans at this point because they've survived 100 years of war, and they're just like, man, don't even fucking ask me about that time. It sucked ass.
Was she on the butthole twice chart then, or butthole chart twice at different ages? She
doesn't get romanced.
Yeah, but that's not going to stop people from on that chart. But the hamster's on that chart.
God.
As Amelloan watches your performance, something.
I hope the hamster's not on the chart.
Unusual for an illithid.
Once you get bears and squidmen on there, I feel like. How much further are you stretching it?
Bang her
and
into, so it's weird.
And I didn't mean to say stretching it. That was a poor choice of words.
Nice. Helps not to judge a book by its cover, doesn't it?
Of course, the lava remains.
So I just told a story that was
too.
Of its growth.
Oh, I'm sure that they will add her as a fucking romance because it doesn't make any sense that you can't, because yeah, she was romanceable in the first game.
It'll be the Gilf expansion.
Yeah, the Gilf expansion.
Perhaps,
I'm sorry, guys. I come in and now the stream is all foul mouthed.
Have you made any new discoveries? I
The
do
second I'm
enjoy a
here.
good bargain.
Oh
If
shit, they
anything in my
updated
private
the
collection
bartering
is to
user
your liking.
interface.
They did.
That's cool as fuck. Wow.
Oh, that is cool.
See, if we do like a full party 4-player stream in like 2 years, or me and Ulysses come in and play too, you can point out all the differences to us from the kind of initial
Yeah.
release to the updated final version.
Well, definitely, and also if we do the like absolute evil, the Dark Urge playthrough, like figure out we'll at least know some of the. By then, we'll know some of the areas not to just immediately cut off someone's hand and lose your wizard. Or we can decide to do that, I guess.
What happens
We'll
if you
just
murder
have
this
all
guy?
the information.
Nah, nothing
If
important.
one of us plays a wizard, can you get around it that way?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
There's
absolutely.
also hirelings, so you can make
Yeah,
a
that's
custom
true. You
character of
can
any
get,
class or anything, and it's the whole. There's like a lore reason that you have access to the person either too. Like the fucking lich that's hanging around in your camp, or the mummy lord or whatever, is just like, yeah, dude, I'll fucking do your taxes and resurrect your party members, and I'll also just resurrect random corpses to help fight with you.
Yeah, Grandpa.
Yeah. Just like, yeah, you come across. I came across this old dude in a ditch, and he had a really cool knife. Now he's in your party.
Is his name Cousin Nicky?
Oh yeah, how'd you know?
I'm walking
He's
in.
from the Bronx, you know. Come on.
Then we'll slide in the Dark Lord after we stop and get some hoagies.
I greet you, friend of the dark.
To the submarine.
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people
So
despise.
he was born
It gave me the
a
strength to
mutated
resist the
mind
elder
flayer.
brain.
Or
Every
he was a mind
waking
flayer from a
hour I
mage
pushed
because he
back
would have
against
been
its dire hold.
implanted in somebody with arcane
My
powers.
wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the
You know, I don't know what the
discovered,
range on these earbuds actually are. Did you guys hear that dog bark just now?
Did not.
No, I don't
Oh
think
wow,
so.
that's
Lich from the Bronx is my
That'd
new
be
favorite direct-to-DVD movie.
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a
the double
lich.
feature with Vampire in Brooklyn.
Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains. He required
Oh
souls.
shit, a mind flayer and a lich working
Perfect
together. That sounds
symbiosis.
like
But
a
our
terrible
ambitions
fucking dungeon.
eventually splintered. I wished to better the world.
Or a mind flayer
but
lich.
He preferred its
Mind
rot.
flayer lich.
So I left his company.
I guess because,
It's
yeah,
just
he's a mind
hopeless
flayer that
for
can
you.
use arcane magic, which means
Right.
he could
Act
stare at
against the
this.
society's goals.
So now people who act against the
Perhaps
society's
the peoples
goals
of the
just use them.
Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
I mean, I guess it's just Dwergar and Dark Elves. So Squidmen have
Do the
bones.
Squidmen have bones?
They kind of.
Cartilage.
Yeah.
I would
Got
guess.
sphincters, we know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they have more sphincters, right? Wouldn't the mouth
'Cause they
also
just-
be?
Yeah, if they have mouths, because they do have mouths underneath all the tentacles.
Yeah,
So they
it
would have a
would-
digestive tract.
Would a Squidman lich just be a rotting puddle?
Potentially.
Well,
Depends on how long you
there
leave
are
it out in the
undead
sun,
fish
right?
people. And they're not rotting pools.
I bet dogs would love to roll on this.
Just start to try to attack a village and absolutely get ruined by all the dogs just chasing them around.
I gave you a staff. The staff improves your bless. To be
How many
2d4.
sphincters does a squid man have? America must know. Is that like a new talent show? America's Got Squid Sphincter.
Yeah, it's the new craze sweeping the. People are like, "Fuck, I really squid sphincters," you know.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised by anything on American television.
That's why interdimensional cable is so believable.
What is the creature doing?
Right.
Don't.
Her condition is familiar.
Like, it's also why some of the community episodes that shouldn't work do.
America's Got Sphincters.
Oh, totally.
DLC.
Most likely held by the poisoner.
I'm gonna back out into the chat because I've got dishes to do, and you guys don't need the water stream on the audio.
All right. Well, thanks for hopping in, and it was good having you. We're probably gonna be wrapping up shortly after we talk to the Mushroom King, and then we'll.
Wait.
I will be seeing you tomorrow. I will be seeing you. You'll be hearing me tomorrow for Rapid Respawn.
Hell yeah, man. One of these days we do have to get all of us in a stream, like a full stream together. Still want us at some point. We do X-Men Legends. We do 4-player streams.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
gonna
fun.
happen.
Love that game.
Those games.
Oh,
are
the
fucking
battle!
great.
You saw the Battlefront?
God.
Yes.
Whatever that is,
We gotta do that. We gotta do that.
Yeah.
Why are you helping me?
I'm gonna have to get
We
one
gotta
of
do
those
that.
for
We gotta
that.
play that on. I'll buy it on the PlayStation and the Xbox. I don't even care.
Now I know. I thank you for your help.
All right.
But I gotta get moving.
Well, I will see you in the chat.
Later.
Or else.
I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
I can heal.
Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin. Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldur's Gate.
Yet there's no artificers to play as in this game. Bullshit. They added. There's a mod that adds that class into the game.
The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake. Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual. But our work
Oh, sure,
pays
nothing
well.
unusual.
Help my clan, and we'll make it worth your
And then an
while,
insight
I
check.
swear.
Yeah.
Thank you. Only wish I could go with you.
It's always
Hey.
good when there's an insight check and it's like failed and it's like nothing out of the usual is
I nabbed
noticed.
these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dweger ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
Oh, that was a deep gnome. Is she dead? Oh no, that's a dead dwarf.
It's a speed allows you to dash as a bonus action. Nice.
The sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A
Its
droning
thick fingers
melody
stroke the
greets you
corpse at its
as the
feet.
creature turns its gaze to
I
you.
could live without that sentence in my mind.
I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dweger, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is
No,
still
the
in mourning.
myconids reproduce by taking. Well, they don't fully reproduce by taking the corpses of dead people, but Dwergar hunt myconids
song
for
halts
their
as
flesh
it
as
measures your
crafting
worth.
materials.
I sense your resolve.
And so they take Dwergar corpses, invader corpses, and they plant them with spores, and they act as bodyguards until a fully formed myconid grows
I'd
out
like
of the
to hear their
corpse,
side of the story
or like
first,
consumes the
but all right.
corpse as starting material.
The sovereign's song twists into images. Dwergar changing
Deep gnomes?
size,
Someone get Alex. He
slipping
loves
in
getting
and
deep
out
in a
of
gnome.
invisibility, invoking
God
craven
damn it.
divinity, an illusion
Should have
comes
seen that
over you.
coming.
A Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
I've never fucking gotten this interaction from him. Bard unique?
The sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they
Bone's gonna die, but you
yours.
can raid Chris Herman. You
do
got
the
it.
circle a service. We will await word.
The sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song. It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
Alright, we're just gonna name this save Fungus Among Us.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's see, Chris Herman. Bam. Alright. Next save can be Humongous Fungus. And then the save after that can be they sometimes call me a fun guy. If anybody's got any other ones. This has been co-host Takeover. I've been Tim.
And no name.
And together we're just gonna be doing more dumb shit like this next week. Hop in the chat. I didn't believe we'd ever get Sage to join us or to commit to playing this game at some point.
I know.
But when when people see the Underdark, it is really fun to behold. It is such an alien atmosphere that I think they nailed so well. And I can't wait to see more of it. Next time. All right, now get the fuck out of here.